It's that time again. It's that time for the Fox. Yes, it is. Stay tuned. Howdy, and how the heck are you? Welcome back to another video with Beard Times with Scott. This is going to be my second review and video for none other than the Bearded Fox from Iowa. This is definitely one of my top 5 favorite companies of this year. I can guarantee that 1,000,000%. Corey Gleason is the owner of this company. I did his first batch of oils and balms, and as you can see, they're all on my top shelf. All of them. Every one of them. Hipster Doofus stands out the most to me, but I enjoy all 5 of them. I have the new 4 here right in front of me. The only one I do not have as of this recording is the Buddha Funk, but I'm pretty sure I'll be reviewing that very soon. I have Halfway to Coming, Scumbag Boogie, Return of the Mack, and the One-Eyed Woodsmith. I got a letter here from Corey himself, and it pretty much gives me a description of everything that is in here and his descriptions of the scents, and I'll go through them one at a time. So the ingredients for the oils, because they are in their botanical name on all the containers. The oils are coconut oil, sweet almond oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E, and aloe vera extract. And the same oils are in the beard balm with natural beeswax, shea butter, and mango nut butter. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. The packaging of these things, I'm going to show you them all individual. Immaculate. Every single one of these stands out, whether it's just the color or it's just the fox itself, whichever it is. It's freaking awesome. I really enjoy the packaging of these. 1 ounce amber glass bottles, which is always a staple in the bearding products. Typical eyedropper. And you get about 3/4 of full dropper, which is great. The screw-on tins for the balms. I prefer those better than I do the pull-on, pull-off because I have lost quite a few of those. So let's get into these scents, shall we? The One-Eyed Woodsmith. Reading it from Corey's description, he says it's the classic woodsy scent, but not in the standing in the forest sense. It smells of freshly cut wood, like being in the old high school woodshop class, which is where the scent gets its name. My woodshop teacher in high school had one eye. We never asked. It's usually what I would do. Don't ask, don't tell. So, alright, the One-Eyed Woodsmith. Silver birch, cedar, sandalwood, pine. It's got 2 of my favorites in there already. The cedar and the sandalwood. I will say this. This is not a negative mark towards this product at all. My skin has a tendency to absorb pine. It always kind of feels like it's drying it out. It's done it with every single product that I've ever used, including this one. I'm not disliking this product, just letting you guys know it happens to me. It may happen to you, it may not. Every person's different. Whenever I put this in, I had to use it automatically twice because of the pine that's in it. And I didn't mind it. I really enjoy this. This, to me, it smells like a fresh piece of wood. It does. But there's also a refreshing scent of the pine and the birch, because I have a birch drum set and I can distinguish the smell of that birch very, very well. This is a really, really good woodsy scent, and it's not like your typical standing out in the wood, just straight wood, like cedar, you know what I'm saying? Cedar's in here, but you can smell all 4 of these all in one. Right off the bat, I get the birch and the pine, and then the cedar and the sandalwood kind of are in the background. This is a really, really good, refreshing summer woodsy scent. That's how I would describe this. 2 thumbs up for this one, for all of them. I'll go ahead and tell you in advance. The oil, if you can see, is fairly clear. A little bit of a yellow hint to it, and it's definitely a light to the medium thickness and oil for me. Go ahead and go over the balm consistency is the exact same for all these as well. Corey does not... He's not inconsistent at all. Everything he makes is straight across the board in quality. So there's no need to go over every single individual beard balm because they're all the exact same. They're all in that color. I've already went over the ingredients for you, and it's definitely a medium hold, so medium to strong hold for me. And the way I pull mine out is I wrap them around and do a full circle. So you can see I've used that about 3 or 4 times. All of them I've used just like this. And this is definitely a medium to strong hold for me. I really enjoy using this. This is a beard balm that when I put in my beard, I do not have to reapply at all, which I never ever had with any beard balm. This will hold your beard tight for the day. 2 thumbs up for all the beard balms and all of the oils. The scents are absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and talk about halfway to coming. Get your mind out of the gutter, people. It's not exactly what you think it is. Cumming is actually a city in Iowa. And I like the way he did his play of his words, I will say. He calls it the classic citrus scent, but only if you like drinking it with booze. It is the scent of Moscow Mules, which is a vodka, ginger beer, and lime, combined with mojitos, which is white rum, lime, and crushed mint. And the name originates from his cycling and drinking adventures on the bike trail to Cumming, Iowa. And I didn't show you before. Check out the labeling of the one-eyed Woodsmith with the one eye, which is pretty cool. And this one just has the standard fox with a yellow label to it. Halfway to Cumming, to me, this is one of the most perfect spring and summer scents for me. You guys know that I'm not the biggest fan of citrus scents of any kind. I'm starting to wear them more because I've been doing a little bit more citrus reviews. This is my #1 favorite citrusy scent. I will tell you that. This is a scent that you can wear pretty much all year long if you wanted to. But a nice sunny day, this is what I want to go to right here. I really enjoyed using this one. This is probably the one I use the most. I think you guys are going to like it. You get a little bit of the mint, and then you do get a little bit of the like ginger beer s to it. And if anybody's afraid, it doesn't necessarily smell like alcohol. It just has like that influence into it. It's a really good oil. Give this one a try as well. Scumbag Boogie. This is his take on a barbershop scent. It is the classic barbershop scent, but in reverse. It's not the smell of walking into a barbershop. It's the smell of walking out. After the cut, after the powdery neck duster, after the fresh warm shaving cream to clean up your neckline, and after you get some slick in your hair. The name is an obscure name for a classic greaser haircut. I actually knew that in advance because my barber, most barbers have posters and pictures of haircuts. And the Scumbag is a haircut that I would not typically expect it to be. I don't really remember what it is, but I think it's the one where it's kind of parted and kind of waved up, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a barbershop and a bay rum scent all in one. I actually have this in beard right now. I wore it today. In beard. Did you hear that? That's a Dan C quote. I stole that from you. This is definitely the reverse because I'm just going to pick up one here. This is a barbershop scent from another company. This is this one. This is the one. This one's a straight barbershop one right here. Right from the get-go, I smell that talcum powder, and I guess you call it like an amber or musk or whatever, but I smell it immediately. Now, when I pick up Corey's, I smell something in opposite. I smell a little bit of the spice from the bay rum, which I do like that. It's like a jasmine and a spice all in one. I like that. Then I get the after effects of the barbershop main staple scent. This is a very, very different approach on a barbershop. And the labeling is just perfect. It almost reminds me of like a British looking design, like maybe like from a vintage of The Who. But of course it's the red, white, and blue for the barbershop pole. This is one I think that's going to stand out among all of them. I don't know why, but this one, I like all 4 of these. But this one, it's like, I got to use this. I've had that mentality ever since I've gotten it. This is the one I'm like, I got to use this. I got to use it again. I'm probably going to wear this probably for the rest of the week. Now, saved this one for last for a specific reason. One, I'm kind of sad to put this on the video because I took it to work and half the bottle spilled out, which is un-American. I know, guys, I'm the #1 guy to call out un-American things. I spilled half this freaking bottle. You can mentally smack me in the forehead 100 times because I already have done it myself. Return of the Mack. This scent here is going to be the scent that I can almost guarantee you that if any reviewer reviews this year, or if anybody has any of their top 10s or 5s or anything of that nature, I'm going to guarantee you right now that this oil alone is going to be one of the most talked about scents of this entire year in the bearding community. It's a classic oud scent done 3 ways. Corey's taken 3 versions of the masculine oud scent combined with a soft amber and lavender scent. And he said the name is for no reason whatsoever except it's an awesome song that he loved to play when he was a DJ forever ago. And it's actually the scent you want to wear if you're heading out for the night. And I will admit this, I kind of had a part in this. It hasn't actually been officially made yet, but I have a scent coming out with the Bearded Fox. And the scent profile that we come up with, it wasn't working great, and I wanted to use an oud scent. And it just wasn't working what we were coming up with. Well, Corey always knew that I'm a big fan of lavender and amber, and this is what it come out to be. The Return of the Mack. I'm not going to let this out of the gate yet because I have another video coming out very soon for my favorite / top oud scented product, beard oil / products. This is definitely in it. I'll let you know where it is in that video. But for the sake of this review, there is no oud scented beard oil that smells like this. You get the oud scent automatically. I know that for a fact. You can smell it. It's distinct. But you think that you have that distinctive little bit of a woodsy floral scent that comes behind the oud? No. That's when the lavender and the amber kick in. And when I smell it, see, usually when I smell this, I can distinguish it more in the balm. I immediately pick up on the soft amber as soon as I get the whiff. Like the oud comes in and then I get the amber directly behind it and the lavender softens it off in the end. This is one of the most unique scents I have found. As I've said before in a lot of my review or my live streams, I like companies that send product and make products that are original, that stand out to me. There's nothing, I'm not knocking any company that does your typical scents. You all know what I'm talking about. But when you make a product that there's nothing like it, that's what stands out to me the most. And good quality, of course. This is one of those oils that stands out alone on its own. I'm going to say this because I haven't said this before in any of my reviews for any of my products. This oil is a 2 thumbs up and a 6-star Beard Times with Scott rating. This is the first time in history that I've made one of those. This is one of my favorite beard oils right here. Corey took a different approach with this lineup. He wanted to go back to like as I said, the staples in the bearding scents. You got a woodsy scent here in the Woodsmith. You got a citrusy scent, but also a fresh scent with the Halfway to Coming. You do have a different take on the barbershop. And then what I like to call a sweet and soft cologne, all in the Return of the Mack. The scents last me about 8 hours at the most. That's okay, because I do know that the first line that he made, they're very super duper strong. They lasted for me over 10 hours plus. I know a lot of guys don't like that. They like it to linger and go away as the day goes by. Me, myself, just personal preference, I like to have my scent for as long as I can have it. But I absolutely enjoy all these scents. I think it's a really good idea. And I like how he took it back and went to, okay, let's have our own take on these staple scents. And I think he did an amazing job. I'm giving the Bearded Fox's new line of products today 2 thumbs up and a 5-star Beard Times with Scott rating. And this Return of the Mack, 2 thumbs up, 6-star Beard Times with Scott rating. The first time I've ever gone beyond a 5-star rating. Probably not going to happen too often, people. Corey, you amazed me. You surprised me 100% with these just as much as you did those. But the return of the Mack was the icing on the cake for this batch. You did a damn good job, and I'm still very impressed. If you guys haven't checked out the Bearded Fox yet, what are you waiting for? I have a discount code for you. It's BTS10. Get you 10% off your first purchase with the Bearded Fox. I recommend you get every single one of them. There's only one I haven't tried of his scents, and that's the Buddha Funk, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be reviewing that one as well. I'll probably just do that one by itself because I haven't gotten it yet. But this is one of the top companies of this year for me. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to have my top 5 and 10 videos as I did last year. I'm going to do it again this year, but this one is definitely in the top 5 of my companies. This is a staple in the bearding rotation for me. These all 4 are going to be going up on this top shelf. These are definitely in my everyday rotation. Kind of sucks when you have to bump some of them off, don't you? But the quality and the scent when it knocks me back, I got to put them up there. So I'm going to put all these on this top shelf. And again, use the discount code BTS10 for 10% off your first purchase at thebeardedfox.com. I'll also have their Instagram in the description box below. I'd like to thank you all very much again for watching, and keep on bearding. See you in the next one.